Welcome guys! Yesterday, a developer letter was released revealing a lot of upcoming changes to the sounds of PUBG. Sounds have for a long time been a huge problem for the game, especially regarding inconsistent footstep sounds, extremely loud sounds, and vertical audio. While I am super happy to finally see a focus on sound improvements, I also have to be completely honest here guys, and I hope I won't come off as overly negative when I go through this. This is the sound improvement roadmap for 2019. In August, they will provide us with an instant volume reducer and a volume adjustment guide, which are both ridiculous features that I'll show more of in a moment. In September, they will do a footstep sound rebalance, a red zone sound rebalance, a landing sound improvement, and a ledge grab sound improvement. Finally, in October and December, they will do a gun firing sound improvement, a vehicle sound improvement, and an animation sound improvement and a reverb sound improvement. Sounds good, but when we start diving into this, it slowly falls a bit apart. Because first of all, they give us an instant volume reducer that will be a new keybind which will lower all audio momentarily, like in this video they uploaded demonstrating the feature. This is honestly a complete joke and a lazy way of avoiding to fix the real problem. The loud sounds are too loud, PUBG. Lower them. We also get a volume adjustment guide, which is a button that will play the loudest sound so you can adjust your volume according to it. Again, a feature that does not fix the real problem, but instead is a waste of time. With these features, and by how this is mentioned in the dev letter, they seem to shift all blame onto the players who might be getting hearing damage from their game. Again, just lower the super loud sounds like other games do. How hard can it be? Next up is the footstep sound rebalance that will remove the very low footstep sounds as the player gets further away, as you can see in the red curve, and instead dramatically increase the audio right as the player comes into audible range. Comparing the old and the new sounds, it sounds like this. As you might have noticed, the audible range also changes by about 10 to 15 meters, so players must be closer in order to be audible. Also, I am concerned about the new volume curve for footsteps, as I fear it will be very difficult to judge how far away a player is once you hear the steps, but we'll have to wait and see how this works in practice. The red zone rebalance almost got me excited when I read it, just until I read this. We will still have to consider the strategical importance of the red zone and keep it sounding realistic, so we may not be able to adjust it too extremely. This basically says that they think the red zone loudness is too important in terms of gameplay that they will barely touch it. I'm confused as why they think this is of such strategic importance. I mean, after all, red zones are completely disabled in all professional games, and I doubt you'll get to a more strategic level than when playing in a pro game. Landing sounds are being improved, which is absolutely great, because today these are both completely bugged and confusing. Just let me show you this example of a game I had yesterday. What? What's that? Someone jumped on the roof and then was downstairs. Listen to that sound. And now, listen to the sound in the game. Like, let's see what he actually did. What was that sound? And that was this. That's it. So it's good that these sounds are up for improvement. Very happy to read this. Then we have the ledge grab sound improvement, which will feature more realistic climbing sounds, such as when you bump into buildings and clothing brushing up against a wall when you climb it. They say that this won't be to an extent that it interferes with gameplay, but I'll have to hear that to believe it. I still haven't forgotten what they did with the movement rustling sounds. Gunfiring sounds will be changed to be more realistic, but all sounds will still be available. The fact that the old sounds will still be available seems like they're not really sure if the new sounds will be appreciated by the players or not. This is probably because this is one of those changes that no one asks for, but still could end up being quite cool if done correctly. Next is improved vehicle sounds when driving on different surfaces and driving in different weather. And also collision sounds will be improved. We also get a door sound that will be played once a player enters and exits a vehicle. I am okay with this, as teleporting silently in and out of vehicles might be a little bit too strong. Then we get improved indoor reverb sounds to make the sounds inside buildings such as bunkers, steel warehouses, concrete buildings, etc. sound more realistic and match the type of building and the materials it is made of. They will also do an overall improvement to character animation sounds. And then this, overall sound volume rebalance. They plan to address players' concerns such as loud vehicle sounds, ocean sounds, flies, etc., while maintaining a focus on realism and immersion. Again, this sounds great, but I struggle to see why this is so difficult. Flies don't live inside your ears like this. A quiet river on Sanok does not deafen you like this. And seriously, just lower the volume of vehicle sounds. It is and has always been annoying. Unfortunately, this roadmap says nothing about what is arguably the biggest problem regarding footstep sounds: vertical audio. As I have demonstrated in previous videos, vertical audio is terrible, and it is super difficult to hear where enemies are. This is something we all die because of frequently, and needs addressing. Inconsistent footstep sounds aren't addressed either, but this is also to be considered an audio bug. However, I just wish they communicated clearly that they know about these issues and are looking to make the footstep sound system more stable. So all in all, I am very happy to see development focus on sounds. But I have to be honest when I say that in some areas this feels too lazy, and some of these features are an excuse for not addressing the real problems. In the end, what matters though is that they are indeed trying to improve the sounds, and I'm confident that in time the sounds will be in a great place. So thank you for looking into this PUBG. That's it for this video. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more, and I'll see you guys next time.